Hey guys, welcome back to Big Ambitions. Last episode, we didn't get a whole lot done. To be honest with you, we were able to go to the warehouse or the wholesaler, pick up some stuff that we need. We'll be doing that again today. In fact, I'm going to take some inventory here. We need. Let's see, we got lettuce, we got apples, pears, bananas, lettuce. Could probably use some more lettuce. And our carrots are what is out on the floor. So we need maybe a couple of things of lettuce and a couple of carrots. That's all we're going to really need. We did have a pretty good day with on the last episode with regards to our profit for yesterday. Hopefully, we did set up to where we're now going to be open on Sunday, which we were not before. So that should help with sales and additional money coming in from Sunday. So I'm going to head up here to get some carrots and lettuce. Oh, really? I don't think we need much else. Paper bags, I think we need. So they're not open quite yet. Couple of minutes. We need to have another day like that. I don't think we're going to have it today because we're going to be spending some money. We did spend a little bit yesterday, but yeah. So, bag of apples, bananas. Oh, wait, I'm going to need paper bags. I need bags. So let's grab bags. Bags. Carrots. Guys, please like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you're thinking of the game, whether there's anything that you think maybe I should do differently. Probably should have started off with a different business rather than the foods, but I don't know that I had much choice. Trying to get to that clothing business is ideally where I'd like to go next. But because there's only one other business in our district that carries clothing, and we could really get some profit from it. I think the clothing itself I don't think is as expensive as it's being sold. Well, certainly not, but I mean, I think the profit margin on the clothes is pretty good. So that would really be a benefit to us if we could get the clothing going. I'm going to grab one of these, carry it into the store. Come on. Grab the hand truck. So, yeah, last episode we expanded our hours so that on Sunday we're going to now be open, basically putting our employees at their max on all of their work schedules. So, all right, so I still have a couple boxes here. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. Why isn't it unloading? That's not what I wanted. There we go. And I don't think I need this anymore because there's only one more box out there, I think. So park that vehicle. Yeah, carrots. I'm going to be bringing carrots in here in a minute. Looks like carrots and lettuce. Folks have already purchased almost everything we had. So we'll get the lettuce restocked on our way in. And then just place that box over here. Actually, is there... Yeah, okay. Is there any additional carrots over here? Yeah, it's a full box too, though. All right, so we'll get the carrots and place box back over there. Store's looking a little grungy. So let's see if we can help with the cleanup a little bit. I don't like seeing that message about awful customer service. We need to figure out. I might need to actually hire somebody, at least temporarily, to help with when I send folks to training, because it looks like I'm going to need to send some of our folks back to customer service training. All right, so now we're just going to basically be in here for the rest of the day. 5 hours. All right, not as good of a day today, but that I'm sure had to do with making some purchases. Yeah, so day 46, we made $700 in purchases. Well, it was still a down day by $500. So, and I think we lowered this once already. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to change that daily payment just to basically cover the interest. It's only $30, right? So it's not a lot. I think also what we might want to do turn those off. For maybe a day or two and see what happens. That way we're not spending money on them. All right, I'm eating my last fresh food, so I'm going to need to go purchase some fresh food. I don't think we're going to need anything for the store today. Today's pretty much a business as usual day. Where's my discount grocery store? Where is my discount grocery store? Is it up on the other side? I thought there was I should have had a discount grocery store around here that I usually go to in order to it's a clothing store. Let's do this. Let's turn off the buildings for rent. There used to be a discount grocery store that I used to walk to that's just clothing. Where's my discount grocery store? Why is clothing coming up? Did I select clothing instead of, I did. Well, no wonder. It's not what I wanted either. Where's grocery store? Fruit and vegetable store, maybe? There used to be a discount. Okay, so they're supermarket. That's not a supermarket. Royal Market. That's not the discount store that I was used to. I don't know what happened to our discount grocery store. $13 for that. Fresh food in that one. Elgato's got it for $11.39. $10.27. Yep. This is where I'm going. Royal Market. So I'm going to go pick up some food for my refrigerator for me to eat. We'll take that back to my apartment, put that in the fridge. Come on. There used to be a discount grocery store, I thought on one of the corners, but it's not open yet. It don't open for another 3 hours. Ah. Is that why, maybe? Fifth Avenue. I think that was the grocery store I used to. I was talking about. And I don't know if you saw this or not, but looks like our wholesaler is having a problem with a shortage of frozen food and bag of pears. So frozen food and bag of pears. So maybe we need to take a look at demand again. All of a sudden, things have changed because clothing is no longer at the top. Someone opened a clothing. Oh, yeah. Ingrid opened just jeans. And so now there's two businesses in town doing clothing, right? Whereas before it was only one. That's why some of the demand has dropped. Interesting. So fresh food is still up there with regards to demand. Frozen food, looks like it went up a little bit. So we have lettuce is still in high demand. Carrots, bananas, then tomatoes, which I have not carried yet. Apples, pears. And this is the bottom of the list, right? So, I mean, pears is way down there. So, yeah, it's interesting that this changed like that. I didn't realize she had opened this. Oh, she opened it today. Yeah, she opened it today. So, there was a high demand in frozen food a couple of days back from the wholesaler. So that's interesting as well. Makes me wonder whether we could raise our price a little bit here. So let's take a look here. Okay, so 371 is basically the lowest. So we're 6 cents under that. 271. So let's do this. We're going to raise our carrots. 297. We're only 8 cents cheaper there, so we're not going to. We're 7 cents cheaper there, so we're not going to be able to do much there. $7 is the cheapest. So someone lowered their price, because if I do 7.15, that's no longer the lowest, right? So 6.95 is about where I want to be there. So we're cutting margins basically right there. Okay, so we're opening an hour earlier, and we still are basically at capacity when we open. So I don't know what we can do about that. I guess we could open even earlier. The problem with that would be is that I would need to hire probably 2 more people in order to do that. Because right now we have pretty much at all of our employees' capacity their hours, right? Part-time, full-time. So okay, so they're still not open. All right. And now they're open. All right. So oh, there's the shop that's doing $7 frozen food. So there's my competition with regards to frozen food. Oh, that's not what I wanted. All right, so let me pull back up this. Set my destination there. Take this and put it in my fridge. So I guess we could open up a little earlier. We could open up another hour earlier. I don't know exactly what that does, but or what that would do, but and let me check inventory levels here. Again, we got rid of our marketing for the day. So we'll see what impact that has. Bag of lettuce. I think we're okay at least for one more day. So I will see how we're doing here with regards to our inventory now. Still, bag of lettuce is a little on the low side, but I think we'll be okay. Probably, like I said, for at least one more day. And we'll have to look at this as well tomorrow to kind of get an idea of what, due to marketing, if without the marketing, if this doesn't look similar. I would have thought with a run on fast food or frozen food that, oh, that's a pretty good profit day. But that was because of the no marketing. So that was a pretty good day. Yeah, so our canceling of marketing didn't hurt us at all. I mean, there weren't as many dips and we had, again, we started the day off at capacity and pretty much stayed there all day long until the afternoon hours and then right before close. So I'm going to go another day without marketing. I don't know. I'm gonna go one more day without buying anything. And we'll see where we end up. The and then the loan. Yes, we need to get that loan paid for, I think, first. All right, so we're going to see where this takes us with regards to inventory here. We're going to need definitely to go to the wholesaler for lettuce tomorrow for sure. Let's do that. All right. And let's see what we ended up with today. Another good day. Yeah, that $350 in marketing, I'm not sure that's paying for itself. Let's take a look. Let's see what our. Okay, so we did drop a little bit there, right? We dropped almost down to like 13, I'm guessing, and then down to about 10, it looks like. Okay, so yesterday we did drop a little bit. So this might be where we need to do some like intermittent marketing, and not necessarily let it run all the time. So I'm gonna do the marketing today. Today is Sunday, and hopefully my wholesaler is open. I need at least some lettuce. And why don't we do this as well? Why don't we look to see what's in demand? So now clothing is not looking as good of a idea for next business. Okay, so frozen food has picked up. Yeah, so lettuce, carrots, tomatoes, pears, apples, bananas. So bananas is at the bottom. So we need to swap out probably bananas and pears. So let's go get something to eat, and then we'll run to the store. We'll pull off bananas. We'll put on pears, because we pulled pears at one point. And then I'm going to need to run up to the wholesaler and grab some lettuce for sure. All right, let's pull bananas, remove. Put that box there. That's paper bags. And what do we want? We want pears, right? We want pears. Pears. And I'm gonna put some more. It's because bananas I don't have. So nobody wants bananas. Right? That was what was said. Bananas were not in demand. Apples aren't in demand. Apples and pears are bottom two. Okay, so I need carrots for sure, lettuce for sure. Carrots and lettuce for sure. And then what was next? Bananas. Don't do tomatoes. So pears was out there. Pears I should have left out there. Pears is out there. Carrots. So apples needs to be removed. Right? Yeah, well, I just took the apples. You should have got them before you. All right, so where's my banana? Oh, I don't have bananas. I don't have it. Oh, here. Okay. Yeah, well, that's because you should have grabbed it before I took it off the floor. You can't find apples because I don't have them out there. You're not supposed to be looking for apples. All right. Wholesaler. Gonna go up to the wholesaler, pick up a couple things that we need. Come on. Are you? All right. Okay. So let me park right there. How about what do I need? I need lettuce for sure. Yep, we need lettuce. We need carrots. Oh, I don't have any apples. I thought I had apples. Okay, so I don't have any apples. So I need lettuce, apples, and bananas. So apples. I thought I had apples, but I don't have apples. So bananas. And then I need lettuce. All right. Lettuce must be a little further up. Carrots, pears, lettuce. And honestly, they look a little short on lettuce, it looks like. I might. Ooh, tomatoes are high. I might grab a thing of tomatoes though, and just to kind of see, since that was one of the things that had a little higher. And you know what? The lettuce is only $2.50 per box. I keep forgetting about that. All right. And we just got warned that we're on low supply of lettuce. Yeah, $1,000. Today is going to be a short day on because we also increased our marketing, right? We turned our marketing back on. So that was the other thing we did. So today is not going to be a profitable day. At least not as profitable as we had been. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this back to the store. We'll unload and we'll see where we're at. And then probably that will be the end of this episode, and we'll have to see where we're at. Let's take a look. Let's see, we're already out of lettuce pretty much, so let's go on in and get the lettuce refilled. And completely out of lettuce. That was crazy. All right, and there are no carrots up here. There are carrots. So there's the carrots. Bananas. Got some bananas down here. Put those back on the shelf. Looks like there's a little bit of some purchase of frozen food going on. All right, let me grab the hand truck. got no room. I don't know if now would be a good time to swap out and go to tomatoes or not. I don't know that it would be, but and in fact it looks like we're almost done for the day anyway. But let me go back to this. I'm going to take another look at this yet one more time. I know I've looked at this several times today, but all right, it's a bag of lettuce we need to keep out there. Bag of carrots we need to keep out there. Apples and tomatoes. Okay, apples. All right, so I'm going to pull the pears. Apples and tomatoes. Boom. What? No storage available. All right, well, let's remove the bananas. Yeah, no kidding. Too late. We're going to find... Where the hell's my tomatoes at? I just had purchased tomatoes. Oh, they're here. All right, so tomorrow we'll be starting off with tomatoes. Everything else looks still pretty full. Bag of carrots maybe could use a few more. And the frozen food looks like it could use a few more. Yeah, 2 more. Yeah, that frozen food just isn't selling as quickly as I would have hoped and that I'd like to see. All right, so this was Sunday. This was our first Sunday that we were open. Previous Sundays we were closed, so we didn't have any business on Sundays. Today we're going to actually have some business. So we're going to come over here. We'll end this episode and this day here. And we'll see what... Yeah, so, okay, we'll have to figure out what happened here. Because clearly this was a big miss. Okay, so we had one, it was the first day we were open on a Sunday. That's the first thing. The second thing is we were down about $1,000 on our revenue. The third thing is that we had marketing that we paid for. I'm not seeing a whole lot else. So not a very profitable day. But we're over 10 grand. Hopefully we'll soon have this paid off. And then we can potentially go look for another loan, something like that. I need to go eat. I think what we'll do is we will end this episode here, day 50, the morning. I think we've got plenty of inventory. Well, not plenty, but we've got enough inventory to get us through. I don't know why this is yellow. Ooh, okay. So we're going to miss on tomatoes here. So luckily we saw that. So 329 is the lowest. So if 329 is the lowest, let's do 319. So tomorrow, today, we'll start with our first sales of tomatoes. And again, that was due to the demand when we looked in here, the demand for, okay, now we should hopefully start to sell some frozen food. Look at that demand for frozen food, and we've got plenty of it. So that's good to see. We should be able to sell it. In fact, I might raise the price just a little bit since we were so far under. 713. We weren't that far under, were we? All right. Well, not as far as I thought. And let's take another look at. Okay, so that was I'm not sure what happened here, but that was with marketing. We'll leave the marketing on for one more day, and then we'll turn it off like we did last time, and we'll see what happens. But again, I think I'm going to stop here for now. Guys, please like, subscribe, comment below. I would appreciate it. Thanks for watching this one. Come back and watch the next one. We'll see you.